Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches! Episode 212.
Palindrome.
Yeah. Tonight we're reviewing Isn't It Romantic? I don't know what that was.
Oh no!
I don't know what that was.
That was worse than Dick Van Dyke's Australian accent in Mary Poppins.
I know that show you wet anywhere. Mary Poppins.
Australian? It's Cockney. Isn't it romantic? I don't know what that was either.
That was like country?
What's happening?
I don't know. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm. The Rebel Wilson helmed rom-com about a woman who has a head injury and gets stuck in a rom-com.
I mean, these rom-coms with their head injuries, it's just like, we just gotta wake these women up. Smack them on the head.
Boy.
Open their hearts to love.
There you go.
I mean, it does seem to be the case.
Well, sure.
Like, I feel pretty what men want.
Yeah.
Recently,
it's really
a lot of, we gotta put some magical realism in here because the world's bleak.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the thing, is that the entryway into, isn't it funny and schlocky that this romantic comedy is so cheesy? It's because she has a head injury.
Right. But turns out,
spoiler alert, I really like this movie.
It started, I was worried. It started and I was excited because Jennifer Saunders was there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's making a root beer float with boxed wine, and I was like, yes. What's this?
Yeah.
I wish they had named it something fun.
Oh my God, yes. Like a Franzia float?
That's silly and fun.
Tip it, Kathleen. Scoop it, Kathleen.
Yeah, I like that. That would have been good.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is silly and fun. And then there was some nauseating Steadicam close-up.
Steadicam.
Well,
It was one of those iPhone gyroscope things where it's it won't shake. Oh, it shook.
It was literally the first 20 minutes of Hunger Games where I was like, I'm a barf.
Yep. This is nauseating. And it was super close. Everything was super tight.
Really tight. And I knew it was a choice. And I knew it was because we were going to get into the happy, wide, medium, close-up shots of a rom-com, and I was like, I get what you're doing, but also I hate this.
Yeah.
Just make the lighting bad.
Exactly.
Bleaker.
Yeah.
I don't need this Steadicam, Born Identity shit. I'm cool.
Yeah, she's in the office, everyone uses her like a doorman, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And
she's sort of uninteresting. I wish she had a better personality to begin with.
Yeah, I wish that we had seen more of her personality that doesn't shine through to everyone else. You know?
Yes,
you need that where it's here she is designing. I would have loved to just see what she was designing.
Something fabulous.
Exactly, but she's afraid to present it, and so instead she just gives them, a regular parking garage or whatever.
Right.
And it's no, let your fabulosity shine through.
I wanted to see her, her secret hopes and dreams or
Exactly.
whatever. Oh, well, and then when her best gal pal, not Judy Greer, said that Sweet Home Alabama was a masterpiece.
Oh, God. I said no.
No, ma'am.
And I was really nervous because I was like, oh, God, this movie doesn't know what's good. This movie thinks that Sweet Home Alabama is good.
The epitome of a rom-com.
No.
But then Adam Devine was like, no, haven't you seen Notting Hill and
13 Going on 30?
13 Going on 30. I was like, great choices.
Yeah.
Solid choices.
Solid choices. So, and she was watching The Wedding Singer.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
Pretty great.
Also The Wedding Planner.
Pretty great. I was watching, that Plead the Fifth thing that Andy Cohen does on his show?
Yes.
He'll, ask 3 awkward questions and you can, anyway. He asked Matthew McConaughey, he was like, okay, rank these rom-coms from best to worst of yours. And it was Failure to Launch, Wedding Planner, and How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. And I was like, well, obviously the answer is Wedding Planner, How to Lose the Guy, Failure to Launch.
Absolutely.
And he did, the opposite. And I was like, oh my God, what are you talking about?
Your ranking is the only ranking.
Thank you.
That's the only acceptable answer.
Thank you. I was shocked as well.
He was Lunch was absolute garbage.
Garbage.
So.
But anyway, yes, rom-coms. Obviously, we're experts.
Oh.
This movie was made for us.
Yes.
Because once it got into the rom-com part of it, it was having fun. It knew what it was making fun of, but it was also a loving homage to them and every little detail of the signs on all the streets and the behind the scenes, and everywhere there could be a bouquet of flowers. There's a bouquet of flowers, and the clothes and the background, the extras that had all the same dresses on because that's what they do. Everything was there, and I was just like,
There were two things that I thought were really great about this aspect of it, where they ham-fistedly worked in this whole, like, her assistant is obsessed with rom-coms thing, and they go on, like, this 10-minute diatribe about...
Didn't need that.
Well, but I think they did.
I mean, maybe you did.
We didn't need it, because we know all of the tropes.
These are all the tropes we're going to make fun of in the next hour.
Exactly.
And I was like, I already know all this. Why are you talking about
Right,
this?
but we do, but not everyone does.
Sure.
So I liked that it was like, but what about this thing and this thing? And then it was like, okay, so we're going to see all of this, except we're not going to see...
Makeover montage. I'm so mad. I'm still mad. That's the one thing
And I'm mad that they didn't give us at least like a PG-13 sex scene with Liam.
Right? Are they making out behind that blurry, gauzy curtain? Maybe? At least they're undressing and making out.
I mean, she didn't have him shirtless and then he was in the towel.
I thought she was gonna, because she keeps, trying to fuck him, and it keeps resetting to Woman in Red, like, every morning. Like, and it was lovely. Oh, hey, babe, it was
Lady
great.
in Red?
Lady in Red.
Yeah.
Woman in Red is Gene Wilder.
Sequel.
Gene Wilder movie. And I thought she was gonna be like, okay, well then let's just do some heavy petting.
Oh my god, I love it.
If I can't fuck him,
Exactly.
let's do some heavy petting.
Exactly.
Would have been fun.
I would have liked this joke then, because so later on she's telling her gay best friend, which they did a great job with too, she's telling him about like how like his dick was so big. And he clearly took his towel off.
Right.
We couldn't see, but she should have been able.
Yeah.
Unless it was like there should have been some silly thing where like
censored or
the bedpost was always like right in front of it, and like no matter which way she moved.
Powers, like that would have been funny.
like no matter which way the bedpost is always just
no, it's following me with its eyes. That would have been funny. Lean in and make it really stupid.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more pushing of the boundaries and like what is this world and what like.
Sure.
I guess it wasn't trying to do that.
No, it was pretty superficial.
Yeah.
But it was such a lovely little romp that I didn't care.
Exactly. Well, yeah, so she wakes up in a rom-com, and of course, now Liam Hemsworth is like obsessed with her.
And all of a sudden is Australian.
Obviously. Why are you Australian now?
You're quite beguiling, aren't you?
Oh, you're just so beguiling.
Just so beguiling.
Did you learn
that word today? You're using it a lot.
I mean, we laughed a lot in this movie.
I laughed throughout. I mean, I didn't like the filmmaking for the first 10 minutes. And I was mad that they skipped over the makeover clothing montage, because they talk about, she keeps being like, no, I'm getting ready for my date, but I'm not going to try on a bunch of clothes. And her gay best friend's like, so should we do a makeover montage? And she's like, no, I don't want to do. So how many clothes should we try on? Like, he's just like, yes, okay, yes. And like the music is swelling, and I was like, I can't wait. Yes, give me, And then it was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And then it just skipped, and I was like,
to the date.
no, I was like genuinely sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Genuinely sad. Come on.
You're right.
But that was honestly, I mean, that and like Adam Devine
got a little annoying.
Being annoying here and there. Not my favorite,
He calmed down though. That was what was weird. In the beginning, he was acting like a psycho person. He was more
annoying not in the rom-com.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
It was weird.
Yeah.
But once he was in the rom-com, and then afterward, I was like, oh, he's nice. That's fine.
It's fine.
Sure.
But that was really my only problem with it. I thought it was really fun, really spot on. Like even the filmmaking, I was reading about it, and apparently the director watched like 90 rom-coms like over the course of 2 weeks in preparation to like write down like, oh, okay, all this. And because it was so spot on with the filmmaking, like when they start singing karaoke and there's all these like random insert shots of like whatever, and I was just like, this is just it. Like this is the scene in 27 Dresses when they're doing karaoke. This is amazing. Like I could pinpoint every single movie they were making fun of.
And the darts
it was amazing.
On the beat, yeah.
I fucking loved it.
Even some of the weird choices, like, of the cinematography within the rom-com made sense, where it's like, here's the upside-down church, and now we're gonna...
Yeah, all of it. Like, it was very much spot on.
Oh, yeah. Can we talk more about Liam Hemsworth?
Yes, please.
Because he was
great.
Oh, my God.
I mean, obviously...
Oh, full yummy beefy. He's not really a daddy yet.
No.
Chris, yummy beefy daddy.
Yeah.
Liam, just yummy beefy.
Yummy beefy.
He wasn't as beefy either. He's very cut. But like, he's not like Chris, where it's just like really beefed out.
Yummy lean boy.
Oh God, no. No.
We're not talking about Bryan Singer's house.
Oh my God.
We're not talking about it.
No. But yes, so Liam, charming as all get out.
Oh my god, he's really funny and was really good at playing that sort of idiot, charming, guy who's the James Marsden, who's the guy she's not supposed to end up with, but who's nice enough,
Yeah, and then he turns out to be an asshole, apparently. But
then he turns into Hugh Grant. And
I was kind of waiting for him to get with the gay best friend.
Well, I did think so. While I loved the gay best friend and thought it was spot on and was very funny, I was like, I feel like the more common trope is the messy, kind of slutty best friend, like the Judy Greer character, which was kind of her assistant, but not really at first. First. She becomes boss, bitchy lady with the straight hair. That wasn't really fleshed out for me.
No, it seemed like they left that on the cutting room floor.
The workroom stuff was sort of an afterthought.
Yeah.
I mean, I did like that she was like, oh, bold move. You didn't come into work all last week. What's that about? It's like, this is silly. I like that they played with that. And there were so many funny things. So, like, she gets hit in the head. She's in the hospital. Oh, my God. Like, I'm in a rom-com. What's going on? And they're like, oh, your clothes were ruined, but we found you a lovely outfit in the Lost and Found. And it's Julie Roberts' full white suit with gloves, matching purse, and hat from the Lost and Found. Because that's what happens in a rom-com. It's like, oh, I'm not going to find anything that fits me in the Lost and Found. Oh, it's perfect. And it has matching accessories. I'm like, yes, of course it does. Like, little things like that. I was like, we don't need to explain it because it's a rom-com.
Yeah.
I love it. I cracked up.
Yeah.
It really made me laugh. But also, we didn't talk about Adam Devine's Lloyd Christmas haircut.
Oh, no. Also, the gay best friend's haircut was like a no-go.
Well, it was a mess both times. Because in quote-unquote real life, he's like, looks homeless.
Yes.
And is a drug dealer. And he's like, what? Gays can't deal drugs?
Yeah.
What? You want us to talk like this?
We're just
like, fierce, fabulous. Yes, oh my God. And I was like, I mean, you do you. You be whatever gay you want to be. But brush your hair. But yeah, no, Adam Devine was giving me some real Lloyd Christmas at times. I was like, oh no.
Slippy, slappy,
Samsonite.
Samsonite. God. I knew it started with an S, though.
Samsonite. I was way off. I knew it started with an S, though.
Can you imagine, like, a Sandra Bullock in this movie? Because I feel like she could really make it really funny.
Yes.
Like, Rebel Wilson was really funny and charming, and I really liked it, but it was more comedy than rom-com for me.
Right.
Just with chemistry-wise. And
the chemistry between her and Adam Devine wasn't great.
No, they seemed more like friends.
Sure.
But I think it could have been even funnier. Like a Miss Congeniality, it's like so funny.
Yeah.
And we really needed the makeup.
You don't have to sell me on Sandra Bullock.
Should I talk about her for another like 15 to 20 minutes?
You can. I'm already in.
I guess I kind of want to see this movie again, but with more weirdness, more sort of picking at the edges of this world and like getting a little more surreal, maybe.
Did you ever see...
They Came Together?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really, really funny too.
It was. I liked this better.
Way more of a parody.
Exactly.
It's just straight parody.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of humor.
Yes.
This was just like a loving send-up.
Right.
Meta
That's
send-up.
a little bit more cerebral, like, let's tear this apart, but also... we love it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I really liked it. I thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
Liam Hemsworth, okay, let's talk about it some more. I thought he was just very charming and charismatic.
I fully agree. I was
Turns
shocked.
out those Hemsworths are...
Oh.
No, I mean, I wasn't shocked.
There
remember
was,
him
well, no,
in
I know.
Dressmaker?
Oh, no, I know. Oh my God, remember him in Dressmaker? No, there was definitely a moment in this movie where I was like, so both brothers.
And there's a third one.
I know, I thought about that too.
He's a daddy.
Oh, yes, because he's
like,
the oldest, isn't
yeah.
he? Wasn't he?
Did he say like Luke?
Was he? Yeah, was he in Thor Ragnarok?
He was like in the joke play.
Yes,
like fake
playing Chris.
I think so.
Yeah.
Didn't love her apartment for me.
Yes.
But it was spot on. Loved the bathtub and the arched windows.
Oh my God, yes.
Loved it.
Silly.
Obsessed.
I liked the kitchen mostly.
Like, the space was great.
Sure.
It was decorated like Renee Zellweger's apartment in Down with Love. You know, it was very like Doris Day.
Yeah.
It was that kind of apartment instead of, a cute...
It wasn't like a Nancy Meyers apartment.
No, exactly. So, while I was like, this is spot on and you're definitely nailing this look,
yes.
It's not for me personally.
I loved the theme of it. She would throw stuff out the window. Oh my God, thanks, I needed one of these. Just like shouted from the...
just throwing things.
The bouquet of flowers.
Oh, I didn't know what time it was.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. Cracked me up.
Yeah.
There was a lot of stuff like that where I could have used even more.
Sure.
of doubling down on the joke on the joke on the joke.
Yeah, it's like the puppet smash.
But I did love that this movie was a cool hour and 28 minutes.
Yes.
Bam.
Yes.
And the dance number at the very end was they did after the fact because test audiences loved the karaoke scene so much that they were like, let's do another one.
I mean,
so it would have been even shorter is what I'm saying.
Sure. No, it was fabulous. Well, also that last number was fabulous. I guess there were only 2 musical numbers.
Like musical numbers.
Yeah.
I mean, when she's like, I'm stuck in a rom-com, you know, it's fucking PG-13, you know, and they're all dancing behind her.
You know, this kind of reminded me of Enchanted a little too.
A little bit.
You know?
I mean, I did love that, like, the rom-com world made her clumsy. Like, there was a lot of really funny things that just, like...
Oh, my heel broke.
Yeah.
Oh, my other heel broke. But then they were just flats.
I almost got hit by this car. Oh, I almost got hit by this car. Oh, I almost got... She's constantly almost getting hit by things.
It's true.
She needs to stay out of the street.
I mean, that's a rom-com.
Exactly. Except when Liam Hemsworth is making out with her. Then it's fine in the street.
In the middle of the
street. When they're referencing the Notebook and it's fine.
Oh my god.
I really did think though, so Liam Hemsworth is constantly on the phone, like being silly and like dancing on the phone. And he keeps being like, oh, hey dad. Oh, hi dad. Like, oh, I gotta get this. It's my dad. And I was like, oh, so like,
that's gonna be... Sam
Neill is definitely gonna show up, falls in love with her mom, Jennifer Saunders, and they're in love because they meet. You're his father. Oh, you know, and she's like, and then she's on the private jet, like, bye, yeah.
I love it.
And she gets her rom-com too, and it's full circle, you know, because we never meet her mom again except in the opening scene. So there's a few little threads left, you know, unpulled that would have been nice, you know, to tie together. But I thought it was perfectly fun, cute, funny, short.
Yeah.
In and out. Bam.
Loved it. Highly recommend.
The production designer.
Oh, nailed it.
Nailed it. Fucking, at one point there's just a giant bowl of cherries on
the table. Oh my god, I loved it. Just rainier cherries. I was like, I want to eat all of those.
But like, just like little things like that. Like, I want to watch this again almost just to
see the details.
Look at the background, the signs. Every sign had
all of those little bike share bikes, but they all have little baskets, and all of the baskets are filled with daisies.
Yeah. And every sign in the subway, they were all jokes.
Oh yeah, they were all joking. It was instead of if you see something, say something. It was like if you see someone, say something because
and
they could.
You could be their wife, you know, and it's just like a couple being like we're in love or whatever.
We're in the subway. It's great.
Remember when he gives her his phone number?
Oh my god. He starts writing numbers on this rose, and I'm like, what? This is.
What? Oh, if you want to call me. And then just on this white rose.
Yeah, and he tears out all of the rose petals and just gives it to her.
Well, the math on this.
She's like, there's like 3.6 million permutations of how this could be. I could never. And then she does.
I'm not going to call you. I can't call you. I don't have your phone number.
And then she's in jail and she's like, I don't even know. And she tosses them. And they all land. There's the
parentheses around the area code even on a different petal.
And the dash is not.
It was like stupid shit like that I was like, yes. Of course, Adam Devine like meets his beautiful love interest.
Yes, you know who I would have really loved for her to be? Tahani, Jamila Al-Jamil.
Oh, that would have been great because I thought I think her name is Priyanka Chopra. She just married Nick Jonas, right? I think she's like Quantico. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But anyway, she was like lovely and cute and fine.
Yeah.
But wasn't quite over the top evil bitchy. Like Liam Hemsworth was doing it all and like nailed it.
Yeah.
And she was very good and cute and
like,
sweet. But she didn't quite like have that turn of like, but I'm a fucking bitch and I'm gonna get you.
Exactly. I'm gonna steal him and he's mine.
Or that like just shallow, there was just something
missing.
And you're right, it should have been Tahani. It would have been amazing.
I mean, like, the Tahani character is just perfect.
I love it.
Yeah.
But so Adam Devine, of course, is hooking up with her, and she's hooking up with Liam Hemsworth, but they're really supposed to be meant together to each other.
Oh, yeah.
And they all meet, and Liam Hemsworth and her are like...
talking about their helicopters.
My helicopter and your helicopter.
Oh, my God, we met on a yacht party. It wasn't very good.
You guys have such great chemistry. Should we just swap? If that's what you want to say in the rom-com, like... Just switch already! You know you're gonna do it anyway! Adam Devine and her are gonna get married. All of a sudden, well, we thought it was just a birthday party, but...
But it's a wedding!
It's our wedding! You know?
We're getting married tomorrow!
I have to stop the wedding, and they're doing a whole karaoke scene.
The karaoke scene was just
It was so fun. Well, so then, of course, it was just like a masterwork in parody.
Yep. but also in replication.
Genuinely just great.
Yeah.
And I leaned over to it and I was like, why is this a better musical than Mamma Mia and Mamma Mia 2? Like, what's happening? Like, this is what it needed to be.
Honestly, though, I don't understand.
It was literally like, oh, this is what you should have done.
Yep.
What's going on?
Here's the fabulously cheesy, spectacular,
still cute choreography, still good singers.
And then of course she's like has her
graduate
Jesus moment with her.
I'm never gonna make it in time
To stop the wedding.
Of course it's gonna come down to me stopping the wedding. Spoiler alert, she of course tries to stop the wedding, but over the course of this realizes that what's really important is that she needs to love, I need to love me! I love me! And she grew her confidence over this coma-induced rom-com.
Oh my god.
Rom-com?
Yeah. And I loved this too. So she wakes up in the hospital and there's this hot doctor and you're like, oh god, what now? Like, he's too hot.
You're too hot to be a doctor.
I'm still stuck in this place.
Well, and then of course it's PG-13, so she gets to say her one
fuck. I love that.
Oh, fuck! I thought it was fun and it had just a little bit of a twist.
Yep.
It wasn't just I love you and that completes me and she's like I complete me. So it has a little fun, feminist-ish message. So they have a huge musical number at the end and Liam Hemsworth just playing sexy sax.
Oh my God,
but his mouth is barely on the mouthpiece at all and he's just like.
Well, the first time it was, and then the second time it
No.
was just. Let's not even pretend. It was like. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's great. They really got it, and everyone was along for the ride. They were all having fun and they knew what movie they were in.
Exactly, and there was a lot of above the line female writers, producers, all of the above. Rebel Wilson was one of the producers. I think that really showed.
I agree.
In the care and the details.
Yeah.
Of the parody.
And the message.
So cheers. I liked it.
I really liked it.